everyone. For my article, I chose a randomized trial comparison of the effects of verbal and pictorial naturalistic communication strategies on spoken language for young children with autism by Laura Schreiberman and Abin C. Stammer. What this article is focusing on, the educational intervention of pivotal response training or pivotal response therapy, and whether that is an effective tool for language acquisition in nonverbal children. It compares PRT, pivotal response training, to PECS, Picture Exchange Communication System, and compares and contrasts which is a more effective way for a young nonverbal child to gain language. Pivotal response training is a derivative of ABA therapy, but instead of ABA that focuses typically on one specific skill or behavior at a time, PRT is more all-encompassing and focuses more on developmental domains and educational areas. And the core focus of it is positive reinforcement and really fostering that intrinsic motivation for a child to want to learn on their own. So it focuses on a lot of child-directed activities, child-directed choice, to sort of kind of kickstart that motivation. And PECS, Picture Exchange Communication System, is where a child will exchange a picture of an item to an adult in order to gain that item or request that item or request that activity. In the article, they took two groups of children that were identified as on the autism spectrum and nonverbal, meaning they had 9 or less words. And over a 6-month period, they had half of the children use the PRT intervention and half of the children use the PECS intervention. And what the study found was that both interventions were actually very successful because they are both motivation-based. But a lot of the parents found that PECS was a little harder to implement because where with PECS you need materials like the picture icons and everything, PRT you need nothing but the environment around you. So while there wasn't a really big difference between the two, it still showed that the PRT pivotal response training was an effective way to gain language for nonverbal children.